Hi, everybody. So while I love doing these lunch and learn videos, it's getting a little bit cold outside. It's getting a little hard to film. I thought I would do a short series of videos. It's just going to be called Real Estate Stuff Explained. And I guess because I work with a lot of buyers and sellers, these are just questions that they ask me or things that come up while we're interacting. So the first one I want to do is about conditions. Most of you have heard this term. Sometimes it's called a contingency, but a condition is really the most common one. And a condition, this may not be a legal definition, but in all practical purposes, it's basically something that has to happen, something you write in the deal, and something that has to happen for the deal to move forward and become firm and binding. Occasionally, it's something that doesn't have to happen, but again, that's rare. And I'm really only going to talk about residential stuff. Commercial, there's sort of a myriad of conditions that go in, and it's a little bit longer, but residentially, we're going to deal with it. So there's three really common ones. Financing is probably one of the most common ones. And in a nutshell, financing is once you buy a property, you just go to the bank or your lender, it gets appraised, and you get looked at as far as your financials go, and the bank says everything is okay, the property's okay, and you can move forward. So that's the financing condition. In home inspection, again, most of you have heard of this. When you buy a property, you want a home inspector to go through. I'm just going to caution to say that they're really looking for a lot of the big stuff. They're not going to find all the little minutia, but you're looking to make sure that there's nothing majorly wrong with the property. And the third one is if you buy a condo, there's something called the status certificate. I'll do a video about a status certificate later on, but basically it is just the rules, regulations, bylaws, financial health, future funding, all that sort of stuff. And those are the three most common conditions. Some of the other ones that I've seen, a lawyer review, just makes people more comfortable, especially if there's also been a death, if there's probate that has to happen. There's a condition that probate is obtained. Sale of the purchaser's property is another condition. It's a little bit more common now. It's basically as you buy a property, as a buyer, you have a house, you have a place to sell. The condition will be that I'll buy your property provided I can sell mine. And there comes something called an escape clause with that, meaning that the seller of the property that you bought, they can still offer it for sale to somebody else. And if they can negotiate another deal, they'll have to come back to you, and you essentially get the right of first refusal. Either you're going to remove that condition or not. A couple of other ones too. There's an appraisal. There's surveys. Really, like I said, there's a myriad of stuff, but those are the most common. Anyways, I love doing these videos. If you have questions, send them in, like, share, and we'll talk soon.